we have been commanded to commence with our extra session of Dungeon and Dragon.
Only one.
Wait, this is the cursed Anno's die. Fuck, put it away. You gave it to us and no,
It's
it
fine.
didn't roll out of
I'm
the
gonna
pen.
keep it on my table. I'm gonna roll it. It's fine.
And it's going to roll natural 20s.
I don't need this shit. Trash. So to keep it with the previous, yes,
Yes.
we roll a d6
Why?
because everyone has done it. It's my
Oh.
turn now. One,
Gro
two,
isn't
three.
here, so we have
Oh,
to
no,
wait.
it's Lisbeth. It's
It's
fine.
Lisbeth, yeah. The pain in his voice.
Is Guru here?
No.
Oh,
he
then
isn't.
we wait for Kuro.
Good.
Let me reset this pain of existence. So anyways, I was now in another timeline already commanded to start this session, but then some things such as a Kuro not being here was
Find a
well
good
prevented
excuse to
prevented
not go.
prevented that timeline from existing, but now it exists, this timeline. Hi.
So, this is not my campaign, but I am supposed to make a last session. So, last session, we returned to the snowflakes in the city of Rex Centrum, where they were investigating, or rather trying, to get as much as possible for the weapon the Snakes was so looking forward to. We, at first, had the opportunity to buy some extra things that we needed for the coming days, and we went back to talking in at the orphanage to get an appointment with Lady Vess DeRogna.
Ah, shit.
After taking an appointment, the party went and got an item that Esville requested from the party. An item that she never said why she wanted it, but asked specifically to Sebastian to get it. We got it, and without too much fuss about it, we sent it back to her. The day after that, we went to Lady Vess, where she revealed herself that she knew that we knew that she was a vampire, but she showed herself to be an ally to the party, giving us immediately the weapon that we requested, as well as very useful help for now and possibly the future. The only request she had was to protect her from an assassin that was coming from the Green Mist, an organization that was known for its. No, it's a
The
group.
assassin was called Green Mist. There is no
Oh,
organization.
only the assassin. Okay,
There
I
is no
thought.
organization called the Green Mist.
Sorry, I thought it was assassins.
No.
Well, who was known to be the one that has tried to us, or rather assassinated, many of the kings and archmages of history. So we set on into her estate. While waiting, Revan got the opportunity to talk with the Changebringer, who gave us a, let's say, deal for her to help us if we manage to conquer one of the highest peaks of her realm. After which, the assassin joined us in the estate uninvited, and that prompted us to come to a combat that was particularly taxing, especially to Bob, who was taken away from the party and possessed, and that prompted us to fight it until the assassin revealed itself and died finally. We'll come back in the estate of Lady Vess DeRogna in the middle of the night. So what do we do?
That is a very good question. What do you do? The adrenaline has set in. She's still a bit scared. Not really calm. She seems to be still a bit paranoid that this isn't over and this isn't really. That she's not really still that safe, but at the same time, she's very thankful and gives thanks to all of you for protecting her immortal body.
Well,
Thank you for making us feeling worse for what we did.
It's fine.
Because
If
it's
she died, the
me.
guy would have actually killed her because he knows where her grave is. Okay.
Go to bed.
Midnight. Assume
we sleep.
Can a song be learned in said night?
you need to start reading, and in 8 hours you will have the songs. That is
so
a
it-
long rest.
Oh, so it takes the time of long rest, but it's not during a long rest.
No. It is a long rest. It's 8
Oh,
hours.
okay.
You can also just spend 8 hours and learn another one, but it's
Then I mean, yeah, during this long rest, let's learn.
yeah. Which one do you choose?
A song of inspiration.
Okay. Yeah. you do that. You learn the song from this book that opens up only to you, with many weird handwritings, but most of them seem to be written in Celestial. But for some reason, you understand them. Do you know Celestial?
Yes.
So you do, anyways. You still understand them, although it's written in Celestial and you know the language, but you still understand them because that's how it works when you know a language.
Yeah.
Does indeed
Seems
work like that.
And why
it's
did you
pretty normal.
fuck off?
Huh?
The arrows of round and turn when I do this, and then I close, and then they fuck off right here.
I mean, that's because the code
It's
is.
fine. No one gives a fuck.
weird.
They're fine there. No one cares. So yeah, you learn your song. The rest go to bed in your various rooms together or not. Rest. Morning comes, and you wake up to the sound of birds chirping outside. There seems to be some noise downstairs, talking noise,
Okay.
but that is pretty much what you can hear in this immediate moment.
Go
Uh,
on.
Question: his body dissipated, like entire body, right? It's no longer there.
Yes, it went into the mask, and then the mask proceeded to split in half because Revan broke it, and then he completely died.
Okay, so it didn't have anything on him
Nope,
of value.
unless you want to get the two pieces of the mask.
Do we get the 2 pieces of the mask?
I don't know.
Do we?
Yeah, I'll pocket them in my bag of holding.
Cursed item time.
Hey.
Roll me, I'm just kidding.
Broken mask.
Of green
Gas.
mystery.
Yes.
Let's
Green
go
gas.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Go downstairs, you see Lady Vess that is speaking with another person. It is a elf woman,
Oh shit. Okay. I'm intrigued.
and it's much younger, and she's basically sitting at the couch there. Lady Vess is on the chair, and there is a scroll on the table, and they're talking to each other over what's on the scroll as you come down the stairs. And as you come, the two stop, and then she looks at you. Oh, you're all awake. There is some food prepared if you're hungry. I mean, there is from last night. I didn't prepare much because Lily came and we started talking about the thing you requested, the anvil thing.
Okay.
He says that it was indeed taken by some thieves, which were then caught at the border with your house, and of course the Jorhastian guards decided to take their possession to the capital and have the queen execute them on whatever they do. But the good news is the thieves apparently hid the artifact.
Okay. That's.
It should be somewhere. This is gonna be difficult. It is next to a garrison at the border with Jorhas and the Bundalian Empire.
Ashguard Garrison.
Yes. Now the thing about that place, people are not really allowed to go there. it's not really a place that people, go and visit. It is a garrison that is meant to be kept in case another war decides to start.
And is it of your house or is it of?
It's the rebellion's garrison. I can request a visit there, but sadly I cannot bring all of you.
I mean,
Let's see. To be like us. Hopefully they've hid it in a place that can be found easily.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, very
I'll
be.
I'll do my best to find it. Once I do, I will contact one of you and have it delivered to you.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
yeah. Guess we'll have to deal with the other things that we have on our list. In the meantime.
Well, I hope you all had a wonderful evening, regardless of the incident, and hope to talk again sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you have any,
Uh,
I never told you what I do. Basically, I study ancient ruins and artifacts since the calamity and before, really. Even with the thing that I don't remember how it's called right now. How is it called? Who can tell me?
Divergence.
Yes, the divergence. You get inspiration.
Actually, I was thinking of asking something if it's not too much of a problem. It's not about doing things, it's more about informations. Regarding the specific topic, basically, to make a long story short, I have a friend that has knowledge of vestiges. We have tools that were made a long time ago. And, well, I was wondering if you did have some information about vestiges, more specifically about the crafting of such items. I know it's a big ask.
No. I have something. It's a bit vague. Then again, I'm not really focused on making or enchanting, so maybe someone like you will make more sense. I'll bring it.
Appreciate that.
You're left with the other younger elves who seem to be very. It's exactly like a secretary, but she's very focused on whatever is on that scroll. She didn't even regard you all.
Is that like a magical scroll, or is it like
No, it's a scroll as in with writing on it, not
okay?
spell scroll. As for language, if you look at it, why is someone calling me exactly now?
Am I the only one that hears Alice a little bit weird tonight?
A little bit dead inside his microphone.
Not that inside. Yeah, the microphone.
Yeah.
It keeps going up and down.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, at this point, I feel like it's Discord because my microphone is also acting up more and more, but
I mean,
not
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
Like it's
mean-
Discord decided to be extra special.
Is
Like
my
like
microphone being dumb?
I mean, not
no,
right
but I
now.
also heard Bobby once. He was like
I mean, yes.
was like louder and then like extremely quiet and then normal.
Bobby is known to have a lot of problems with Discord.
Yeah.
This analyst is known to have a problematic microphone.
What is with my
I
microphone?
mean,
Oh,
your
no,
microphone, Mr. Xavier, is not much better.
I mean, I'm not saying that I'm a god.
What is
of
wrong
it,
with the
man.
microphone now?
You keep going up and down. It's very weird.
Maybe because it's pretty far away.
I do miss some words that you say from time to
Give me
time.
a sec.
I just need to hit my microphone and it gets better. I don't have
yes.
random things that happen. I just hit it and it gets better. I don't have to wait.
Most of the times.
I have instant gratification.
You should be better now.
I guess, yeah.
I don't fucking know. Whatever. I'm gonna lower it here. Have fun with hearing everything that's happening in my room. I'm pretty sure I can. If I put it next to my chest right now, you can hear my heartbeat. So.
Cool.
Okay, so
It's cool.
what was I saying? Oh yeah, she left, and you see the woman that's reading the scroll, and yes,
Yeah, but like you were saying something that was written in the scroll.
yeah. None of you can understand the language that is written.
Okay. Does it seem like how does it look written? Like a statement? Like
It looks basically, imagine if you saw a piece of paper
Mhm.
yes.
longer than
Yeah.
normal, an A3, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the letters are very big. It's like script almost, you know, ancient script. The letters look like various runes or symbol rather than, you know, a singular letter that forms a sentence. It's a letter and then another one, not a letter, a sigil or a rune and then another one and another. There's like 3 runes per you know,
Per word.
per not word, per fucking line, per line.
Okay. And it does not tell me anything that
Yes.
calligraphy.
Imagine if you saw, you know, imagine deep speech, however you imagine it, you know, written by tentacles and stuff. That's what it is.
Okay.
I assume none of you speaks deep speech because you don't.
I do speak deep speech.
Do you?
Yes, I have Elvish, Common, Deep Speech, and Draconic.
A fellow deep speech speaker.
Cthulhu of Dagon.
It is still very, like, she's struggling, and also you struggle as well as you look at it. You know what it means, but it doesn't make any sense.
Like it's not in a code.
It's like written door, sky, water.
Okay.
I agree with that statement.
And the next
Door,
line, it's like
sky.
3 lines, and there's like 3 words per line. The next line
Okay.
is
I'm just going to it. I'm just gonna say, I don't want to overstep my presence here, but may I ask what that is? As I get closer to the woman.
I mean, we found it a week ago in some. I mean, you're here, you know. She's okay. She trusts you. We found it in some ancient ruin. We found next to next to the Lebanon swamps, however they pronounce it. There,
Lebenda.
yes, that. And it was a very weird place. It was basically a half submerged, almost catacomb. And
So the door was between a sky and the sky and the water.
I guess you could say so. Yes.
Question.
I mean, I'm not saying that in character because I don't know what to say.
Would I know where? Sorry to interrupt, if you like, but would I know where Voss's thing was? Did he ever tell me? It did tell you. It did tell me that it was in Wildmount, but I never.
I'll tell you in a second where exactly. I mean, he didn't tell you exactly. He told you that the place. It's called Moleasmere.
Oh yeah.
So it's right
which is
here.
Oh, but you know where it is. Yes, that's where it is. Ruined.
Okay, so it is completely opposite. Where are the swamps? Here. Okay.
Yeah, we found this thing. It was the only thing that was intact, and well, now I'm trying to decipher it because it is some sort of code. To what ends? I don't fucking know.
Oh, I wish I could help, but I wouldn't know where to start. I do know deep speech, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know it as well. Like, it's funny because when you like, if I try and destroy it or burn it, it doesn't burn, or it doesn't get wet, it doesn't do anything. And it's not magical.
Okay.
Yeah. And that concludes Lady Vess exits her magical room of fun and arcane prowess and comes with a very old, pretty big tome that is being held by, basically has a chain that is wrapped around it and a lock on top of the hardcover of the book.
Okay.
And well, I read some of it. Then I locked it and I lost the key. So I guess you can. It's not a magical lock or anything. If any of you is good with lock picking, it should be easily enough to break. So you can have it. It doesn't really use me that much.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
I could lockpick it here, so you could all see what's inside. Do it. I mean,
Sure, but
I am. going to-
as I give the book, did she give us the other book for Maria?
Yes, she did give you last night.
Yeah, she did.
Do I have anything that helps me with lockpicking?
Your
You
hand.
have a bard.
I have a bard.
If you want, I
Yeah.
have expertise.
I don't have
Yes.
expertise. Fuck you.
You don't? Okay, I'm gonna open it.
I am probably still better than you get off.
You still use dexterity. You can both try if you want.
Ah, big.
Big.
That's 27 plus that's 33. That's 38.
Big.
Yeah, you just put your lock picks in it, and by a lock, you just hit all the tumblers like as you put it in, and it just collapses the
It's
chain.
like in Skyrim, you just don't even move the lockpick. You just press W and it just moves completely. It's like
Yeah, you
buggers.
put it in, and then the chains fall, and you're like, oh, okay.
Useful, huh? Would you look at that?
And yeah, you have the tome, which is unlocked. No one seems pretty amazed by your lock picking skills.
Yeah, it's just a lock.
I mean, it wasn't.
Good job.
I'm just
That wasn't the-
gonna like skim through it as things are happening. I assume.
Yeah, it is a pretty big book. If I would give it a number of pages, I would say somewhere in the
500, 700.
Thousands.
5,000 pages.
5,000.
Yeah, the pages are very big and very thick. Like basically, this thing maybe weighs about 50
Okay.
kilograms. The whole book.
Fucking
50.
Bible.
Yes. 50
Okay,
Whoa.
I will not skim through. Then I will
Just go ahead, skim through.
put
Come
it
on.
in my bag.
It's
Does it fit in my bag?
in the bag of holding. It does not fit. No.
Oh my.
Oh, can I? What's the
So
title?
if you take 4 keyboards and you put them, one in front of the other, that's the size of this book.
It's fucking massive.
Whoa.
And
Like not
question,
in length, but in
Yeah.
Oh, I have the book. I have the ring. Haha!
Aha!
No, before you do it, can I at least see like the title page, or what does it say on the like the?
It doesn't have a title page.
Or
I
just start straight to the. Okay.
I raise my ring, my special person ring.
Yeah, you use you basically hold the book and you touch it with the ring. And it just gets absorbed in the ring.
Easy. Easy clap.
Well, if there's anything else you wish to know or have any weird things you don't know what they do, I am more than welcome to help. I like weird things that no one knows what they do.
Do we have weird things? I mean, there is a thing, but I don't think it's a little bit on the complicated side, and it's more of a, I don't know. I have a couple of guesses. Fuck it. This place is safe. Arcane, in the arcane talking manner. As I do have a relic, but it is decently, let's say, not cursed, but on the high scale of power.
Maybe we go to the other room that you said that was safer.
Yeah. Let's go there if you have something that's, I don't know. Yeah, let's go there. You go into the
Yeah,
room.
and I would pull out Audacity.
Okay.
So, few things. It's more of a theory type kind of thing because there are a lot of things about this item, but as far as we understand, or the few things that we understand, this is a shard of like a blue dragon that lived a long time ago. Somebody that was trying to make a new kind of magic. I don't know specifically the name of that kind of legend or story.
Okay.
It's unstable for sure. However, the whole thing that I was thinking of is that we do have some people, or rather a person, that has a condition that requires her to have a secondary vessel for her soul. It's a lot of complicated things, but this item is some sort of vessel, the soul, as far as I understand. That's what we gathered, at least from the few encounters that we had and a vision that I had from it. As I just put it on the table.
Okay, you put it on the table. And she...
What the fuck are those notes? There's this guy, Dragonborn. I'm gonna tiefling. Dragon back. I think it was here, like in Wildmount. This thing happened. He fell into a crevice. I don't remember which one. Or I haven't written which one because I'm a bad player. It was like in a mountain range. It happened. I don't know if it was Wildmount.
Okay, I mean, it's just gonna take me some time to find something about it.
I mean, that's the thing. We don't really have use for it. However, I just want to make it perfectly clear that this is not something that should be like. I don't feel that it should be just studied. It's a very odd contraption that has done quite a bit of things, even things such as contacting one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
I mean,
Or
so
marked.
what I can tell from the way it's made, at least, it has something to do. It's a weird way of magic. It's like it's altered to a very weird degree. Imagine this. It's a type of esoteric alteration, and the whole fact that it's esoteric, it's may not be understood by many, but it, it's somehow made to take hold of the arcane ley lines and make the impossible possible. At least that's the surprising effect. The explosion part, it's pretty basic. It's powerful, but it's pretty basic when it comes to a relic.
Yeah, it's as said is we found it in that place that we told you about, the alternate reality prison place.
Uh,
Which I would assume it corrupted it in a way or another.
well, not necessarily, because the full nature of the item is to be completely chaotic. Nothing can really corrupt it. Would say the other way around, really. But it's not bad or good. It's just chaos. It can be limited or managed, but that requires me to actually sit down and study the item further.
As said, it's more of a like we have a someone that is connected to Tiamat, but her whole existence is bound to an item or to the creation of an item, and that would destroy her soul. However, we do understand that if we reinforce it in a way, aka using something like a shard of something incredibly powerful, like it is this artifact, I was thinking that perhaps we could use it to not go to such degree of destruction of a soul type of thing.
Okay.
I don't know
Well,
if you get my idea. I know that it's a little bit, a lot of information in very few words.
I mean, it's not about a lot. It's like little information in.
Basically, to make it simple, as I would look at the party if they like want to stop me or whatever. I was there is we have a weapon that we have to forge to defeat Tiamat. A weapon that
Yeah.
which recipe is found in a place that we're working towards to get to. A place that basically was a playground of the gods, as far as we understand, or rather a prison of the gods.
For things that didn't work out so well when they played with them, yeah.
And to make this weapon, we do know that one of the reagents of this recipe is the soul of a friend of ours that is connected specifically to Bahamut and most importantly, to the destruction of Tiamat. Why is that? We don't really know. as far as I know.
Rather, her sword, it possesses the ability, but without it she cannot survive because her
Exactly.
soul is too unstable to be contained within her body.
So the idea was to perhaps use this as a container, perhaps, or an anchor where she could be with, and we could use said weapon to forge a new one without her sacrificing herself.
Okay. Uh, what do you know about Tiamat and how she's kept?
I mean, she's kept under, well, I mean, she doesn't have access to this plane because of some anchor.
She's bound by anchors to Avernus, and some of them are broken, some of her chains basically. And once all of them are done, then she can leave. But it's been difficult to break them before, now not so much because Avernus is going through a stage where they're losing the war down there.
Okay.
As I said, I don't expect you to have an answer. It's more about that if you do plan on studying this item, it's not about reinforcing it. It's more about maybe exploiting the fact that there is a shard of someone so powerful that could get to the ley lines and the likes. It's because that's what we understand from this item.
Yeah.
That's what our arcane advisor has understood, at least.
Okay. Yeah, I'll focus on that then on the item if you leave it here. So there is a similar thing in, well, history in books with something else that is chained and bound by anchors, which is, well, the chained oblivion. And it's not really held by the anchors. It's more like its essence is split in those anchors and they are being kept under close watch so he doesn't reform or rather gain control of his full capabilities. So I don't think those anchors that Tiamat has are as literal as just being shackled to the ground.
Oh, yeah, of course, it's just just a name because we do know that one of our companions was an anchor.
And some people
Shackled.
that have died in general have been anchors. Such as, it's very unpredictable, it's either a friend or demon prince.
That has been kind of the theme of hers, finding herself to souls of other people.
So she's giving portion of her power to other people. When they die, those powers go back to her because there is
Yes.
nowhere other way to go.
A bit like
That's kind of the theme.
Well, I hope you
patronage.
realize that in order to kill her, you need her full soul to be in her body and not spread around.
Well, she's only a few anchors away from getting her full strength, so
We're working on it, but we need the weapon to destroy such soul first. So
Yeah,
well,
that is not that.
priorities.
There are items made to do that, especially to kill a god specifically. Yes, there is one. Lost. They can be forged
Yes, and that's what we're talking about. But to be able to
from
forge it, we have
this. As she holds the ball.
no,
Prob-
no. We're not planning to use that ball to forge a weapon. We're planning to use that ball to put someone else into safety and to use the main component of the recipe, aka the sword that she owns, and
We already have the
destroy her soul.
material, but a friend will die if we use it.
Oh, okay, I understand. Sorry, I was keep thinking about this ball. It's very interesting. Okay. I mean, pouring her soul into this, it's a bit challenging, especially to get out whatever it's inside. Doable. I can look into that, but you could also try a phylactery of sorts.
Her essence is particularly powerful, as far as I understand. We need something that holds as much power as she has.
Okay, you can use an effigy then. You can bind her to someone else's essence, and her soul, although being dead and in transition, will still be held back by another person's soul, and it could be very easily brought back by pretty simple resurrection or the like. But the effigy then would be very tethered to that person for a short amount of time after the full resurrection has been. The effigy would be a bit, let's say, unavailable to do anything for a few days. Not to say the huge amount of pain and nightmares and the likes. Probably the gods being angry or something like that.
Okay, well, that can be.
This bowl, it's like if you put a soul in here, it's like putting something into. I know about this. I read in a book. It was very weird. It's pretty futuristic. A blender. I don't know what that is, but that's how it's like being a soul in this bowl.
Okay.
Blender.
Like blended.
Yeah, you would like a series of mini blades spin at a very high speed and turn whatever is in there into mush.
Okay. Okay.
That's delicious.
Yeah, they use it on like fruits and stuff. There are these
Shit.
things called smoothies or something.
Where do you get these?
I don't know. It's a weird book. Really.
Are they
They
like
have these.
smooth?
They have these like white boxes that you can put things in, and they stay cold. Like what the fuck?
Oh, it's like a bag of clothing,
I
but-
really like how they are struggling with words that they themselves, the words are basic, therefore them struggling does not make too much sense.
Nice.
Shut the fuck up,
Smoothies, they are
Smoothie.
smooth.
It's smooth.
What is this smoothie you talk?
Smoothie.
Is it a blender? Something that blends things? I don't know.
Maybe
No
it
idea.
is.
No idea. It's so I need to get one of those for my tavern.
I mean, I don't know if you can find them yet.
I can just create one, maybe if I know the concept.
Maybe we
Yeah.
can invest.
No,
Yeah,
not
man.
the
I
point.
have I get some
Somebody
bread
say
from the
invest.
guy. and
Well,
now I
back
get-
to the point of arcane dynamos and the
Uh-huh.
likes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that plan goes out the window. Well, we do have people that can do such magic, I would assume.
I don't know how to do it. I just know of them.
Oh yeah. We have some people that are quite expert on this kind of school of magic, which I would assume is necromancy.
Yeah,
And the likes.
necromancy would encapsulate this. Yes. Pretty
Okay.
useful school of magic, but people don't see it as that.
Well, I guess.
I have there's one more thing. There is a well, if you plan to go with this, I have a book that might help you or whoever has on the concept of effigy, which is a pretty old one.
I mean, any help is always welcome.
The title is pretty funny. I mean, it's fine. She just goes, grabs a book off the shelf in the magical room you're in. She gives it to you, and you see this. It looks like a, basic book. It's black with green outlines, and the title is Necromancy.
101.
The first school to say it. Have you tried to turn it back, to turn it off and then back on?
Yes.
Ah,
Fucking hell.
it truly has like necromantic effect on people. This book.
I guess it does, yeah. On and off.
That is the only thing that we had that was weird, or I think. Actually, since we're here and many books are in this place,
Yeah, that's pretty much my thing.
actually, since you do study the happenings of the divergence and something like that, we have someone that is not particularly nice to deal with. Her name is
Hmm.
Olisa.
Okay, I think I heard about that name. Might be
She
wrong.
was, as far as I've read, like there were like a lot of speculations about their existence and the bringing of, or rather the desire of bringing the, actually no, she did, bringing the planet into a frozen tundra type of thing.
Oh,
She presents herself in a white dress with her
yeah. I know who you speak of. Yeah.
Yeah, she kinda is pretending to be helping us, but actually wants her friend that wants to kill all the gods to come out of that place that we're trying to get her recipe. And that is very much not wanted.
It would be nice to have some more information about this person if you happen to have some.
Well,
Especially how to deal with her.
I mean, from what I read about her, which trust me isn't much, she can't be killed, just imprisoned.
Oh, great.
Okay, so we have to throw her in there somehow. Somehow. I don't know how.
Or, well, she was. This is pretty. Well, this information I'm about to tell you might upset some people, very high and powerful people. So I'd recommend you to never even mention it. This Olisa was in competition with, well, as we know her now, the Raven Queen, to ascend to godhood.
Oh,
Interesting.
Because the Raven Queen being among the Keeper of the Dead and all that, she's also the Queen of Winter.
So far back then,
Yes.
that is.
That's
Wait,
why she's
didn't
so
Raven
mad.
Queen ascend after the divergence? Much after the divergence.
The exact timing of an ascension, it's a bit wanky when it comes to information like that, specifically because information on how she ascended is either destroyed or locked so deep within a protected vault that she will probably never see the light of day ever again, or even being kept by the gods themselves. Because ascending is not really something that should happen unless another divergence we want to unleash that. So that's being kept basically by the gods, that information, when, on how, and how she ascended. What we know, it's, well, rather just speculation and faith. If you ask her priests, they may say a specific date. If you ask a scholar, he may say another.
Yeah, it's just speculations.
Yes. But, and I see you wear something of hers. Maybe she can help you with her.
Well, we won't get any better help than her, yeah. If you're right about that.
Let's take like 5 minutes so I can eat something.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
Right
good to
back.
me. Verp.
Hello. Recording.
Capitalism.
Yes.
So,
Hello.
We're back.
any other questions for the woman?
Not really, no.
Why there is wind in her arcane laboratory?
Is there wind?
It stopped.
Maybe my microphone is fucked. It's not. Okay. So yeah. What do you guys do now?
We have our teleportation circle, I guess we can just... We have to go back to Accentrum, get the airship and go to...
The airship is like 20 minutes away from our house.
Yeah. Like, so she said that, like, to make it sure, like, she said that she's going to deal with the anvil.
Yes.
Okay. And
Go back to the tower location, I guess. Or,
Yeah, then we, I
or
guess, go
the other
for
tower location.
Dawnfather King.
Yeah.
We
Maybe
go on or
Dawnfather.
after.
I mean,
Alright.
maybe there isn't too much choice at this point.
Yeah,
I
but
think we
like
should do Dawnfather.
Yeah, right after. I mean, that's the only one that we don't
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
It's more of if we go right away or if we.
So
have
guys,
anything
let's
else to do.
vote on the next key. Is it Dawnfather?
Or Dawnfather.
What I meant
think
is
it
like,
should be
do we
father.
do anything else? Does anybody have any?
I think
Anybody
you
else
guys
have
should
any
just
other
quit
plans?
now. Just give up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
fuck this
let's
world.
just go to the beach and chill
let's
for
burn.
the end of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
I would like to do something else, but
I mean, it would be nice to. I would like to, be there when it comes to the reading of the book about the effigies. I know that I don't usually. I'm not proficient in anything like that, but I want to participate in that.
implying we are going to read that.
I mean, yeah, implying we're going to read that.
So yeah, you guys leave, I assume, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She accompanies you outside and you depart. Go to the airship, it's still
And try
there.
to just make sure the the weapon they did the orb thing. I still have.
Yeah, if you want to leave it, you leave it. If not, you have
Do you need?
because I
Come
trust
back to her. She exploded.
Get in the airship and you flying for 2 days.
I would be
sorry.
studying the book about alchemy and mixology.
2
didn't know
days. This is perfect. Then there is 1 day left till the thing. Cool.
Yeah, I would read. So I would just ask if anybody wants to do it. Also, gonna send the book to Mia. She can deal with it because this is like her expertise type of thing.
I would
From there
say
can-
that when we're back, I'll have to do the thing with the coat that night. I think it is when we arrive. So, guess we're gonna rest a tiny bit before we continue.
I also have something. I need to capture like a bug
Oh yeah,
that eats magic, but also like
you're
I
talking
don't
about
know
that.
how much time we have. I don't want to. It's not like super important. I think we should
I have
like not.
13 days, maybe 13 to 14 days in order to read my and learn my new songs, but of course I
Yeah,
don't need to
we
learn all of
don't
them.
have. No, we don't have 14 days, unfortunately. I can worry the day we actually decide to like, we take a rest and split up. That's the day that everything's gonna get fucked. Well, we did say that we are going to pile like.
What do you need this bug for?
I mean, no, it's just for me. It's to upgrade the backpack that absorbs magic, but as I said, it's not like a high priority.
I mean, we have arcane residuum. Maybe we can use that to
Can I use arcane? I don't.
synthesize something like that.
Well, it's not about. It's about the effect that the bug has.
The
It's not
bug
a
is
You know
attracted
where
to
the
magic, and
bug
the
is?
matriarch apparently is much
it's
bigger and
from-
much stronger
Yeah,
to absorb magic.
from what he told you, he needs the bug in order to replicate the effect that he has on magic, and then he's going to use residuum to replicate that.
Do you know where you can find the bug? Maybe.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's talked
do.
about this before. It's in the forest, right?
yeah. It's just a big bug, and I was advised not to do this on because she can be quite deadly. But I have been allowed to take the bug from the
She,
forest.
the bug?
I mean, the Nixie Queen allowed me to
No,
go there and take the bug if I
Yes, the
had
bug
the
is
balls to do
deadly.
it.
Yeah.
I would do it alone, but yeah, she warned me that I should not. So last I went to a forest alone. Actually, never mind. It's fine. I do the 1,000 miles there.
PTSD. Whenever you hear a wolf howling in the distance, it's PTSD.
It is canon that Bob does not like furries at all. Like
Bob
if he
hates
ever
furries.
saw furries, man.
Since nobody's stopping me, I am going to write. Like as we're speaking, I'm going to just write a small thing for Mia. Say, hey, we talked about this to someone important. Effigy suggested effigies. I have no idea on these things. You're the expert on this. She offered us this. I don't know. Let us know.
You know that book is one of a kind.
Yes.
The art of turning someone off and then back on again.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her that this book is very important and don't
And fine, I should.
don't do anything with it or to it or something like that. And send it and say and I will say we'll be home in a couple of days, so maybe just come and visit us.
Tell the
And
master
send it
wizard
with
to
the-
keep books well.
I send it to Mia and
The moment when a child tells to your mother, "Don't break things."
This is very important. Please don't embarrass me.
Mom.
Mom.
and use
Yes.
the gout. That's really good.
Yeah,
Should fucking whoop
25
your
gold.
ass.
That's 25 gold right
Yeah,
there.
I know.
Oh no,
Unless you want to
25
get
gold.
the air elemental Zagre. Oof, don't want
Oof.
that.
can enslave it and put it in my
You,
airship.
you don't
The
want
couriers?
the air mafia
Man,
after
you
you.
don't
Your
want-
packages will go missing, and they will turn up like a year later. Like, oh, here's your package. You don't have
And
the
it's
shipping
and it's
code.
broken.
F.
You don't fuck with the air mafia. The bird mafia is one thing, but the air mafia, oof.
They're the same thing.
You guys have 2 days. I assume it's maybe
I'm
book.
gonna read the book of Artifice.
You read the book of articles. That book is very difficult. You need to roll me intelligence checks, like at the end of every 8 hours.
Do I get advantage or anything like that?
Why would you get advantage?
I don't know. I know how to read.
He's
Can
cool.
read.
Advantage.
That is a good enough reason. But I know what the letters mean when I.
That is, I mean, for the first time, that is 24.
Okay. On the first
Actually, I'm gonna make it 29.
on the first session of reading, you gain the knowledge on how to make basically the base of a relic power item, which requires a pretty intense enchanting session. As in, you need to make sure that the base item is strong enough to withstand a dump of magic so big that could kill a person. It needs to be applied in intervals that are very precise and exact, and if you fuck them up, the book or whatever item you enchant might explode, and with it, half a city, maybe.
Okay. High stakes. That's how I like my enchanting, I guess.
Basically, the technical things you need to dump an equal amount of, let's say, make this simpler to understand, because I don't understand it either. I'm just making things up because it's fun to play D&D like that. At least 80 levels worth of spell slots per day.
Per day?
Yeah.
For how many days?
Well, from what you can read there, it's not going to take long if you dump that amount. If you pass through,
Do I even have that?
okay, you can pass the threshold of 80, but it gets a bit more risky, but also a bit more powerful. By your math, if you have the resources, you can probably finish it in 3-4 days.
I don't have 80 worth of spell levels.
Just get Voss, your mom, Allura. Fucking snakes.
You know that you can use items that have similar effects of storing spells to further, basically, for your relic item to absorb, basically destroy that item and absorb its battery-like enchantment into it, and then from there transmute it into what it needs to be done. AI spell levels.
Okay. Okay.
Either or. There is a. You read a bit more. I assume you read the second day as well, right?
I mean, I need I would read another 8 hours, so it would still be
another
the
8
first day.
Yeah, another the first day, another 8 hours.
It is 27.
And make a Constitution save.
There's 20.
No exhaustion. How much was on the?
27.
Okay. You get to the next chapter, which is the chapter of what's that word that is funny? Not cipher.
I don't know.
You are secretary, right?
Yeah,
What-
we when the game does the plop, we hear the plop from you as well, and it becomes the plop plop,
What this?
the
The-
chat and everything
The
else.
dice in the
But
chat.
that is
Fine.
yeah. Goodbye. Hello.
You still hear it. This is without.
It's because you lowered the threshold
No,
on your.
I put it back on where it was.
Oh.
Okay.
It,
It's like it's capturing the sound of the game. That's what it does. But look, like I can hear it as
Discord and microphones.
it's okay. It's okay.
It's fine.
Think about the end of the month. It's
whatever.
okay.
Oh, it is.
Plop, plop.
So yeah, you know that thing what you do with let's say you have a bottle and you want to pour the liquid in, and you have the thing that you put in the bottle that has a wide opening and then a small opening that a funnel. Yes, thank you. You get to the next chapter, which is funneling magic into it, which can be used in tandem with the first step or completely omitting the first step if you have enough force to do so. Basically, you create the magical funnel, which is described in the book how to. It is doable. It will cost you a bit. You literally create a wormhole in air that is made of pure arcane magic. That it's you just cast spells into it. It takes them and it dumps them into your item. Doesn't matter. The more damage the spell does, the better. And that is somewhat multiplied by your power of by the quality of the funnel. To create such funnel, you could either get a decent enough item, decide I don't need this anymore, I shall use this as a funnel. Let's say you have a staff of power and you want to use that as a funnel. In the process, the staff is completely destroyed and becomes the funnel that does the thing. And because the staff of power is a powerful enough item, you would guess that the amount of magic put into it is multiplied with the power of the staff and then dumped into it, multiplied to that extent. Which could be more rapid, much more deadlier if you fuck up. But similar resorts, faster, maybe not so taxing. But on the downside, very deadly.
So something I can't do or something that will kill me. Okay.
Third chapter. Do you want to push for the third?
I mean, I'm gonna sleep and then I'm gonna read the third chapter. Yeah.
Anyone else doing anything while Sebastian's reading?
On the
I
ship.
mean, you can finish this and I'll just go afterwards.
How much time would that be?
2 days
16
on the ship.
hours.
6
God.
hours, okay.
16.
Oh, 6. Okay, that's better. Okay, so. Okay, Sebastian is Okay, if he's busy, then I guess can I do in those 16 hours 2 long rests so that I can learn songs?
Yeah. You also need to roll a constitution to
Yeah, okay.
exhaustion or not.
It's 15.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay.
Okay, gonna get healing and something else. Not sure what. That's my 16 hours.
Okay. Anyone else doing something in these 16 hours?
I would continue. I would take the book of mixology into the alchemical lab.
You are in the ship.
Oh, we are still in the ship.
we're in
Oh,
the
oh,
ship.
I was already in the tower. Like I'm.
42 hours to take to get.
True. I would still. I would just read the book of mixology.
Okay. In the the book is not that dense.
But I would try to understand it more and more. Of...
Yeah, roll the intelligence. No.
18.
Okay. Yeah, you start to get the basic fundamentals on how to do the double effect.
We go again, boys.
You think you have the basics down. You're like, okay, I think I can do this. I haven't tried it, but I think I can do it.
If I would read it further, it wouldn't help at all. I think, right?
But there is still to learn.
I am going to read it again, boys.
Go ahead.
Constitution
Yes.
first. Let's Constitution saving throw.
Hmm.
Wait, I have to check how much. Oh, 13.
That's an exhaustion.
Yikes. Disadvantage. Let's go. 2 natural 20s. Let's see it. Natural 1. I don't know shit. I
Yeah,
actually
you like
I
read
fall
the-
asleep.
Yeah, you just fall asleep on the book.
Just alien and books like, yes, I must.
You notice, Sebastian, now you read this very difficult to understand tome with terms that maybe people don't even know anymore, and he's reading basically alchemy, and he's like just fall asleep.
Yeah, because I'm not a nerd. My character is
You
Not a
mix-
nerd. I'll go
mix-
eat.
Intelligence.
Yeah, but my character is still not a nerd.
I
Yeah,
will
just-
go eat. So that's
Ah,
pretty
okay.
cool.
The only thing I do is
Do
I just
we-
attune to improve headband of intellect instead of the arcane nullifier for now.
Okay.
I guess we take a break.
Yes, we
Yes,
do.
we do.
Hello, there's recording. It's on the stream. I'm lying. I'm a liar.
Okay. So you attune to your band of smart.
Yes, smart
Alien
boy.
fell asleep. Bob Nix is reading. Sebastian
Revan isn't doing much because I don't really have anything to do in like such
is
a.
reading this thing.
Fucking works.
I mean, sometimes I do have things to do, but right now I don't.
Okay. So yeah, I assume you guys continue to read, the two of you or three of
Yeah,
you the
the
next day.
second day I would read.
Same.
Your exhaustion goes away because you fell asleep.
I read.
Okay, everyone that wants to read, the first 8 hours are fine. Just need to roll me intelligence checks. The two of you, not snakes.
Oh, that's good. That's 23.
That's 22.
Okay. You, Mr. Alchemy Boy,
Hmm.
get into the basically close to end of the book, where it gets now more into the theoretical parts. Well, theoretically, if you can get two effects, what tells you that you can't add a third one, and
I just
so
love
on,
the tower.
and so on and so forth. Who tells you when the limit is? Who tells you when to stop? No one has done it before, so might as well go until you die, right?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You now understand completely the principle of mixology, and you have proficiency in it.
Ah, I need expertise.
In order to get expertise, you actually need to start
I know.
practicing it. like actually do the thing. As for Mr. Sebastian, how did you roll?
22.
Gonna become Bane.
22. You get a bit further, not too much progress in these 8 hours. You learn more about the principles of arcane fusion, if you want.
Okay.
And you have the knowledge at the moment to begin the project.
Lamborghini.
These are the
You're-
two routes you can take.
Your brain has grown big enough.
And yeah.
Okay.
I mean, at some point throughout the second day, I will probably get very bored. To a point where he's gonna just like contact Vix. Just be like, so, are you doing anything interesting?
Not really.
Hmm.
I'm at the moment in a mountain
I mean,
built at the lodge.
that's interesting. More interesting than sitting in an airship for 2 days straight. It's like it's like being on a normal ship, but without doing anything, and it's actually driving me a bit insane. Because usually you would have to do something constantly. You don't get to sleep. You don't get to eat unless you go and peel the potatoes for like an X amount of time. But here you just sit on a couch in a ship. Don't do that.
Yeah, sounds pretty boring.
Have you been working on that sword?
A bit, yeah. It's I still don't know what it was like. If you have any specific design ideas,
Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking. I think I'm gonna get back to you after I do something tomorrow. Because my coat, I mean, I already knew that, but it belonged to a bunch of witch hunters or whatever. An order. And I met one of them. And told me that. So basically, it's an item bound to your soul. Becomes an extension of you in a way.
no, that's
Now,
they're not okay.
if a sword could replicate such an effect, that would be interesting. But first, I need to see how that would work to begin with.
Okay, I mean, yeah, maybe when the cloak does his thing, you will understand it and can tell me how, or we can do it together. I don't know. Once you're done with
Yeah,
your math.
being warlock and patron should help. Such a thing, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully I won't need it still.
I mean, it's better to have something fancy.
I mean,
Your
yeah,
side.
of course. Hopefully I won't need it soon, at least.
Yeah.
I would find something to talk about,
Yeah, you just do
But-
talk with your page.
cause yeah,
You're texting with your page.
yeah.
You up?
Okay. So yeah, I assume people go into the second level of reading, aka 16 hours again.
Or there's
Uh,
more
would-
to read. Where is it? That was it? Okay. Oh, yeah.
16.
A second. Oh my god.
That's 24 hours. You have, yeah, with just 16 hours on top, you have like 8 more hours of travel after that.
Question: if I'm going to read my alchemy book further, is it going to help me with more understanding, or how far am I into it? Like, did I finish it, or?
You finish it with this thing, with this last one, and
Okay,
you
I do that then.
roll Constitution for.
For me, it's a 23 and a
16 on
17.
Constitution.
Okay, you're fine.
All right, intelligence. Let's go. Ooh, that's a 21. I mean, decent. Spicy.
Okay. So you, as you have finished the book,
Yes, I do.
you understand that in order to do this, you need a agent that binds together the two effects, which is basically the key element in mixology, which they wrote at the end in order to test people if they're patient enough to read the whole book.
So you're trying to tell me that you don't just pour 2 potions in the same place?
Wait, it's not like.
What?
What do you mean?
You don't
What do
just
you
liquid
mean?
potions?
Okay, how rare is the reagent? Like, would I
The
know?
reagent is made by the alchemist,
Oh, okay.
and it's
Okay.
basically imagine transmutation in a liquid form.
Let's, guys. If the tower ceased to exist, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I mean, Sebastian can say the same.
2 simultaneous explosions. Let's kill everything. Let's
I'm
kill the
making a
world.
Yeah, one at the bottom, one at the top.
I'm making a vestige.
Synchronized.
Potion.
Synchronized
Resist.
bomb.
Okay, you
Resist.
so you rolled 23 and 17. Okay.
Resist the funny
Um,
joke.
So you get a bit further into, materials that you would need to create such a thing. The object in question is irrelevant. It can be whatever, a fork if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You
A
would need
fork knife.
to. You need to
Yes.
first start the enchantment progress, like any enchantment progress. You put the fork on the table and you focus on it and you say, haha, you are now magical. But you don't end the process and then you just start piling up layer after layer until it gets to a point you need to basically dance on the edge of the enchantment here to be able to keep it at its like limit every time and add the something that would increase its threshold and then go with the threshold very close to it and keep doing that and that and that until you achieve your desired effect. In order to do such a thing, you would need. Tell me in a second. You would need to create something called a. So the process starts. You start the enchantment, then you create this galvanizing word, which you suspend the open enchantment and the item in it. This word is able to, like a sponge, absorb all the residual magic that just spills off the item and be able to pour it back in order to create the galvanizing word. It is not difficult, but requires a bit of expertise in abjuration. You'd need to be able to, and it would hit you that as you reach this chapter, the end of this chapter about galvanizing words, you find as you flip the page, there is a small compartment that just appears like it's been there ever. There is no hole in the book. It just appears like magic because we play in a magical world with a small handbook. It is blue and it's like very like the size of your palm. As you open it, it says creating a arcane golem. And you see that it is tied and it's written by hand. It plays on the galvanizing word, creating this arcane golem. Whoever wrote the book is the person created the golem in order for the golem to be able to absorb the magic that is being spilled from the item, and just side by side with you would pour your magic, and then the golem would absorb whatever spills out and puts it back in, and then doubling the amount of magic that goes inside the item. To create the arcane golem, it is pretty basic for your understanding, and especially because you know that refined residuum exists. This is like you just do it in a few hours. It is a very small constructions, like imagine a fucking lamp size construction that just walks around and helps you with your enchantment.
Okay.
He would be the catalyst for the galvanizing word, which would protect as much as it can. And you see that it is at the some side note. If the golem gets red, you should stop enchanting.
Okay.
Goes boom boom.
And yeah, that's pretty much all you get in these 16 hours.
And there is more to read.
There is a bit more to it, yes. Yeah, the 8 hours, I assume everyone's tired, and you just sleep. As you see the tower getting closer and closer, and everyone getting excited, like, oh, finally, get off this shit.
No.
This hurts. Just want to stretch.
Then it disappears.
Then the tower disappears.
Guys, we are in market. Bye.
That would be the worst. You just get home after that, your house just spoofs on the other side of the planet.
It's okay. We
You know
just
what we
needed
should
to
have done?
park
You know
the
what we should have
car.
done? We are stupid. We should have gone with the airship and tell somebody in the tower to move it to Wildmount.
And then
Fine,
Mm.
leave
it's
the
fine.
airship in one mount.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
fine. We actually read the books. It's fine. Even
I mean,
though
you could have drove alone and we could all be in the
Okay, so you arrive at the tower, you debark,
Yeah.
inside. It's pretty quiet. Seems like no one's home, question mark?
Everybody's dead.
It is pretty late, it's like 2 in the night, morning.
But we did have a long rest, right?
Yes,
Kind
you
of.
are, you just woke up basically.
To the alchemy lab we go.
Ah,
Everybody's so dead.
Just, it's quiet. It's 2 a.m. All right, let's go.
Perfect time for explosion.
Yes. Let's
It's
blow
also
time
not
to
a-
wake everybody up. Let's go, boys.
Yeah.
Is this the day? No, tomorrow is the day that Rowan has
tomorrow
to do
is the day, tomorrow
Yeah.
night.
Okay.
it. And
okay.
we're doing
Do-
that in a private session anyways, right? So
Yes,
we're
we are, yeah.
just gonna...
Gonna mute himself. That's just he's gonna do.
Exactly.
So yeah, you guys get at the tower. Bark, you enter. Very quiet. You see people are sleeping.
Yes. Well, fun. Gonna read the book. Gonna
Okay.
go in my room and keep reading, I guess.
Go in your room. What the others doing?
Go to my room.
Okay.
Exist.
Okay.
Yeah, Sarah's there sleeping.
Can't
Don't
sleep.
sleep. I just
I mean,
reset
let's
schedule.
study songs, but let's not be in the tower because songs are probably being practiced and
I'm
middle of
going
the
to blow
night.
it up anyway. Why are you bothering?
Dude, I'm like those neighbors that keeps banging the drums at 2 a.m.
Oh yes.
Our father that
So I
comes home
assume
at
you
2 a.m.
just
and plays
stay
music.
outside and do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you really like the neighbor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um. Question, Anos. The
Hmm.
potions that go into the mixology, do they have to be created by me at the moment, or can I just
No, what needs to be created by you,
is the reagent?
the reagents.
Okay. I Since I'm going to be in the alchemy lab, I do create some reagents.
So you practice that. Roll me alchemy check.
With
You
the
would
mixology,
need,
or
and I forgot to tell you, you would need an alchemist stone to do that, which you don't have because those are pretty rare.
Gilmore. At 2 a.m. Let's go. I go to Gilmore's. I don't care. I'm going to
Okay,
wake him
you
up.
go there, lightning bolt through the sky.
Like, yo,
You knock
dude.
at the door. You wait. You knock again. You wait. And you see some worker there. Just opens the door. What is it? We're closed.
Yeah, I am business partner of Mr. Elio. So, and we are going to discuss business. So, where is he? We need to talk. Where? Sleeping?
Yes.
Okay,
Like
do you have alchemy stones?
oh my god.
Why are you so...
Yes, I think we have some alchemy stones.
Give me those.
Charge him fucking triple the price.
Okay, 5,000 gold.
Inside check.
It's fitting to a door.
Um, would I know the price of alchemy stones
Yeah,
since
it's not
I
5,000 gold.
Just pay the gold and fucking leave.
yeah, we are billionaires. It's fine. I just paid the gold and like, sure, buddy.
Get
I
your
woke you
alchemy
up.
stone.
I woke you up, dude. So how many do I get? Just one or
You just need one. Yeah.
okay, and
That's
it's
you.
not used. Okay,
No.
I go back and I do
Divine
the alchemy.
Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, basically the alchemy stone has a base transmutation element to it. That's
Okay, I
okay.
go create.
Basically you milk the stone.
Yes,
Stroke it.
yes, I struck it very hard
Make alchemy check.
with expertise or without, since I am
To do the reagent is expertise because it's not.
okay. So that's a lot. I forgot how good it feels to have expertise. That's 12, 17 plus 7. That's 24.
Yeah, easy enough. You have the reagent.
Okay, and then when I do
Five
have it,
reagents.
I'm going to start small. I'm going to take a small 2d4 plus 2 potion and a potion of poison resistance, right? Something
Okay.
smaller.
Okay.
Just
I mean, take them from there because they're getting destroyed.
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, I will. I just start the magic.
Okay. Roll the dice.
Let's go above a 10, please. 13.
So yeah, you start pouring a bit of the healing, a bit of that, a bit of that. Put the agent. You're like, yes, look at it. Why does it smoke? Make me Constitution saving.
Would I be wearing a mask at least?
I don't know. Would you?
I would. It's an alchemy lab. There's probably toxic fumes all over
Fine,
the
you can
place.
still burn your skin. Don't worry about it.
It's 22.
Yeah, you take a bit. Not
He
much.
does like Edwin. He puts his hands in front of the face.
Oh shit! I rolled the 6. You take 6 points of acid damage.
Acid.
Acid burns
Yes.
your face.
I have a mask. It burns the mask.
He's
Your
burns
face
your
or your
hands.
lungs?
he's
Your hand,
scarred. He has
I have my
scars.
scars.
Nobody cared who I was.
Yeah, those.
Okay, I get 2 more, and
Until
we
I
go
put on
again.
the mask.
We
Okay,
go
so
again.
You take them from there. I'm gonna keep looking at you and roll and just type in chat what you roll.
Yeah. Let me.
Okay.
Can somebody look at the die and tell me, because I am throwing away potions? What did I roll?
Which die?
Yeah.
Blue one?
Ah, that's not that bad. That's 22.
Just take the die here and start
Shut
doing
the
your
fuck up.
things.
11.
Mr.
not
High,
22,
above
22.
average IQ.
Okay.
Mr.
The 22. Yeah, you lost a bit of the effect of the healing one. It
How
just
do you
heals
even
for
do
one
that?
d4. It heals for 1d4 and that's it, and you get the other effect. What was it? Necrotic resistance?
Poison resistance.
Yeah, you get poison resistance and 1d4 healing.
What
It's a
else
bit
do we have that's something so shit that I can use?
You have to go and buy new potions, Mr. Person that buys things.
It's fine. I'm not going to worry about potions now. I'm going to buy them later. I go gain. I will do this until things happen and I actually get it right and roll above like a good number, which is not going to happen. Which is a
Good job.
16. Boys, I am rolling so well. Let's
Yeah.
fight.
1 point of acid damage.
I don't have
Yeah.
any more.
I mean, this would take you like this whole process took you like 6 hours. These 3 attempts.
It's fine. I just quickly do one more.
Okay, just do one more.
So,
you
just
gotta
one
get
more. Just
you
just
gotta
one
get
more.
you gotta get exhaustion without save if you do more than this. It's fine.
Come on, this is 20 though. That's fine.
Okay, yeah. The same 1d4 and necrotic resistance. I hope you write them down.
I am going to write them down right now. And I will go to not sleep. I will exist in the tower and wait until it's actually a normal time, and I go around by potions to experiment with.
Just get them from here. Look, you get this. You and rename it and make it what color you want.
Oh yeah, but I want to write them also in my inventory so I don't forget, just in case things happen.
Okay, what are the others doing in the tower?
At 2 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Revenant probably doesn't have too much to do. Go outside somewhere, and to not be too
Wait.
around the tower, and just start off by.
Is it still 13 your passive perception?
It is.
Okay. Give me a second, I need to observe.
I mean, I'm also outside. Hello, hi. Listen to me sing.
Where?
You also have 13 passive perception.
Wait. I think it's more because. Thing went up.
You see. What is Nick's passive perception? It's 13 as well.
I would tell you if the
13 it is.
document didn't freeze. It's
It's
not 13.
13.
It should be more.
Well, you
should be like
didn't.
14.
You didn't go the way that Revan went.
Yeah, we
You
I
did.
would
Did
it
you
is-
go
it is
inside
14,
things, or did you stay outside and?
No, I'm outside.
Okay. So yeah, Revan, as you go outside and down the steps, you see some droplets of blood, like
Excuse me.
just some droplets of blood
Hoggers. How did
That-
we not see that?
out there. It
Oh,
was
come
night.
inside.
It was dark.
29 passive perception.
No.
You did not see them. If I said that you would have, but you didn't.
Okay.
Before I tell you if you see them or not, when did you go outside? As soon as you got home or later?
I would say a like tiny bit later, like 15 to 20 minutes later.
Okay, there's no blood.
Okay. But in that case, I guess I would see it on the way back because I would literally go outside. It's fucking weird microphone. Go outside. Try to probably try to meditate on the sword, but be way too full of energy to do that even, and calm myself down. Would start off by doing that with the intent to then just not even spar with anyone, just unwind some energy by training with air, and do that for a while until I feel tired enough to go to bed.
Okay. Why microphone? Why are you retarded?
So then I would go back at, I guess, 4 a.m. or something like that, or 3 or 4 a.m. depending.
What does this mean? Hello?
Hello.
Let's see.
Hello.
Next.
A minute.
Oh!
Oh, poggers.
Fine, you sound normal.
You've
Oh,
done
you can't hear me using the dice anymore.
technology.
I clicked the
Mm.
button where it says something.
Exclamation.
It says enable quality of service high packets priority. Whatever.
I have no idea what that
It's okay, don't worry about it.
I
You have enabled the high packet
I am-
priority.
have enabled it.
is. If I able to
So yeah,
Will I see anything on the way back? Like at 4 a.m. I guess it is, would be.
give me a second. Oh shit! Okay, yeah, you would see the droplets of blood going down, and then here they stop.
I mean, I would.
Am I like not outside, close to the entrance
yeah,
of the tower?
I assume you would be.
Yeah, I would be, yes.
I mean, you're reading a book, Snix.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I
I'm
would
still
go
there.
to
Yeah,
him.
I mean,
exactly.
yeah, if you go, you go. Yes,
I
of
would
course.
tell you there is there is blood on the stairs. It's-
There's blood on the stairs?
There is, yes, something happened. We should maybe inform the others. They're probably awake, as I would.
Maybe first check in on if anyone's missing?
I would say through the ring there is blood on the stairs for some reason.
At what point of alchemy would I be right now?
First
hours.
potion.
Hmm. Do you know
Meanwhile,
where the
I'm-
blood came from?
No, that's why I'm saying it. No, like it is. I assume it's not a lot. It's like droplets.
No, it's just a drop, like here and there. It's basically a
Oh, okay.
drop here.
I mean, if it's a few drops, I wouldn't even inform the others.
Drop.
Okay,
Drop.
let's just
drop.
check in on
Yeah.
just check in on the others and see
Not
if
to
anyone's
that
missing.
scale, but you know.
Yeah,
Big drops, pools of blood.
So you do not.
yeah. I
So-
guess I wouldn't if they're like mini drops that don't look like anybody literally is dying. Man, neither of us is too good at checking for such things, but I would summon the sword and make it light up a lot. It's basically like
Okay.
having a sun. At that point.
Yeah, you can clearly see the drop.
Light.
parts they look fresh. The blood hasn't yet coagulated.
Do they look like they're coming or going?
Going.
So outside, right?
Uh,
Okay.
I mean, you look around. I would just. I'm pretty sure this works. I don't know. You tell me if it wouldn't, but I believe it is decently cool enough for it to work. I would try to my fingers, scrape a bit of the blood and try to use that for scrying.
Okay. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Take
So,
10 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
while you look
I'm
around.
gonna look around.
So you're looking around. What for exactly?
Anything that like maybe other drops of blood, like to follow a trail, or just looking around if I see anything that would
Roll me
tell
perception.
me. Yeah, okay. That would tell me that there's someone. 18.
18. Okay, yeah. You go around the tower. Go around. You see a bit more blood, like here, in this area.
Like in
This
the
is
tower?
the.
Or
This is like a lounge area.
Yeah, like in
it's
here.
like a library.
Drop.
Oh yeah, library. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just sneak in everyone's room and see who is sleeping, who is not present.
Okay, you sneak in everyone's room. From there, Alien's not in his room. Sarah is sleeping. Bob is
Chilling.
chilling.
Sleeping, chilling, I don't know. Sleeping.
He's at the desk.
Okay.
He's chilling on his log, floating around in the room.
Ah, yeah.
Cool.
Down there.
Maria is in her room. Esvel is in her room.
Tess.
Tess is not.
Okay.
Sebastian's not in his room. He's in the arcane laboratory.
Oh, I'm in my room, but
Oh,
the room is
he's in
closed.
his-
Yeah, I assume I would know that Sebastian and Alien are in the
No,
laboratory.
Sebastian is in his room.
Oh,
I am
it's
I am
okay.
in the laboratory.
She's still in the tower.
You could probably hear occasional fuck
Is
as I
she?
spill acid on myself.
He's flying
Is she?
around.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Check on my mom.
Check on his mom.
She's there, yeah.
Yay.
Okay. Notify. Rev. Can I only notify someone, not everyone?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, whatever.
Gonna notify Rev and say, Tess is missing. Everyone else seems to be present. I'm gonna notify the others now.
Yeah, do that. As I
Um,
guess I would be at the end of the casting.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know, you decide on the save modifiers because this is
Blood.
weird.
It's fine. Yeah. What's your DC?
It's 19.
So,
No, it's 20 actually even. Yeah.
20. Cool. So let me just let's just do
Oh.
this.
Yeah, the recording can hear, but I mean I can fix that. I'm just gonna
It's fine in the recording. It's fine.
Okay. I mean you could put the gramophone then. Just put the
I don't know if it's gonna crash. If
No,
I
it's
do that.
not. No, it's not. Just there you go.
Yeah. So, cast the spell. Funny. You see Tess walking on grass field. Looks familiar. She has her sword unsheathed and is dripping blood. And she's just slowly walking towards. Can you roll me a perception with disadvantage because it's pretty difficult to tell from scrying because you can only see her and not really the surroundings. But
Yeah, I rolled terrible. I rolled
yeah, you
absolute
don't know what
garbage.
direction she's going. She like you spin around to get a 360 view, and you notice from her usual eye color, which is definitely not the one that I'm gonna say that she has right now. I would tell you her normal eye color, and
Doesn't
I will.
matter. Huh?
Yeah,
The
she has gray eyes. Now she has like orangish, like glowing eyes.
Ah, good day. Does she seem hurt, or is it just the sword that has?
No, the sword is bloodied. She doesn't seem hurt at all.
Good day. Yeah. I mean, what else is expected of me except to return to the others?
Stressed? No, nobody can. Oh,
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
So it is Tess, and yes, to tell the others, because she is, just say it in the ring. So Tess is going somewhere, I don't know where. She's walking somewhere in a field at 4 a.m. Her sword is bloodied, she's fine, but her eyes are glowing orange.
Oh no.
okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Fine.
Okay.
I don't know where
let's
she
go.
is, but yeah. I guess Ellie and Sebastian can figure it out.
How does she look like? Like
She looks.
out of it?
I mean, I assume she
Like
looks.
the way she walks, it didn't seem to be like she always walks,
Yeah, it doesn't seem like her in a way.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I would say that she doesn't seem to be herself.
We have a gate scroll.
That is true.
Do we want to use a gate scroll here? I mean, I'm fine with it. But we
And
can
I
also
think
try-
here we end the session.
Aww. I don't like this ending spot.
Perfect. It's the perfect moment to end the session, right here.
Is Tess
Indeed.
dead?
But then there is a cliffhanger
She's
before my little fucking thing that I have to do. But we're still gonna do it. I
Find
assume
out
it won't be
next time
affected,
on
hopefully.
Depression Mansion.
Not
Might be fixed.
necessarily.
Will
fine.
Sebastian go bold?
Why?
Will
Yes.
Alien kill himself with both
And there is
shot?
still like literally a full day ahead.
Will the tower explode?
Like
Can
if it
both
can
find a new
happen,
room in the
your thing
tower?
it can even happen after the session, like
Hmm.
next
Can
week,
both?
for example, depending on how much time. If it happens during the session, we'll just
Now,
skip over it and do it.
there is only one thing, right? Me and Kuro might not be able to attend the full session next on Saturday because there is the party and there are people coming over that we will
Okay.
need to be with.
I'm gonna stop the stream now before we continue.
So just
with this
letting you
stuff.
know.
Recording, not stream.
It's listen here. It's a thing that I have to edit regardless. I don't care.
Yeah.
Something. It's 2 hours in length, and it makes my life slightly more inconvenient. So goodbye, thing that is 2 hours long and makes my life slightly more inconvenient.